Stanley Tucci says this is his favourite ever spaghetti dish. It's deep-fried courgette zucchini, left to go cold overnight in the fridge. The next day, mixed with cheese and butter to make a sauce, and then tossed with freshly cooked spaghetti. I wanted to know what all the fuss was about, so I thought, let's have a go, shall we? So I thought I'd better share it with you guys. All the recipes I read said to slice 2 pounds of courgette zucchini to around about 1/8 of an inch. I sliced mine slightly thicker than that because I also read that the sauce relies heavily on the mushiness of the courgette, and 1/8 of an inch was probably a bit too thin. So once I'd sliced all my courgettes, zucchini, I got some sunflower oil. I heated it up to about 175 Celsius, which is roughly about 345 Fahrenheit. And then I fried my courgette zucchini in 3 batches, about 2 handfuls at a time. Each batch took about 4 to 5 minutes. The thing is, I didn't want to caramelize my courgettes too much because I know from my experience as a chef, we're going to need a certain amount of mushiness in this sauce. It's the mushiness that creates the sauce, it's the foundation. So for me, as soon as the courgette zucchini just started to turn brown, that's when I fished them out of the hot oil. So I didn't let them get too brown. So as you can see, when that lovely pearly white colour starts to turn yellow, just before it goes brown, then I fish them out and sat them on my kitchen paper. And as I said before, if you cook these in 3 batches, it'll take about 15 minutes to get there. And let them sit on the kitchen paper for about half an hour. And then you can pop them in a bowl, and you can see we've got the mushiness there that we want. It's exactly how we want it. And then we want to cover it with plastic wrap cling film and pop it in the fridge overnight. So the next day I've got my pan, I've got about 3 tablespoons of olive oil in there. And I'm going to throw in my courgette zucchini. Some recipes call for a clove of garlic. I'm choosing not to put that in today. Maybe next time I'll throw the garlic in. I'm going to stir that in. And we want to slowly break the courgette zucchini up into mushiness. Throw in just a half a teaspoon of salt you just saw. And as I stir, everything is getting broken up. I'm going to throw in about a tablespoon of finely chopped basil, or as my American friends say, basil. And our courgette zucchini mushiness is almost there. I'm just going to put in a few twists of black pepper. I adore black pepper. It goes in everything, whether the recipe calls for it or not. As you can see, we've almost broken all the courgettes up into little tiny bits. And that's exactly what we want. It's coming along rather nicely. I'm just going to throw in about 4 tablespoons of pasta water. Don't forget, we're looking to make a sauce that consists of mushed up courgette zucchini, a little bit of pasta water, about 1.5 ounces of butter, which is going in now. And we're just going to stir that into our mushy courgette zucchini. And wait for it to completely disintegrate and blend in. And the whole sauce will take on another complexion. Smooth and buttery. And really smelling rather lovely. Now, all the research I've done for this recipe says it's unanimous, we must transfer the spaghetti from the boiling water into our pot of mushy courgette zucchini sauce. And then we need to make sure everything gets blended together. Every single strand of spaghetti has got to contain all that wonderful, gorgeous sauce. And once everything's blended together and we've got it all nicely mixed in, we're then going to put in the cheese. Now I'm using half Parmesan and half Pecorino. I know some recipes call for the other cheese from Monaco. I'm not sure. Del Monaco. Provolone del Monaco. That's the one. For a moment there I forgot. But I'm just using Pecorino, Parmesan. I'm also throwing in a little bit of extra pasta water. And the pasta water is going to help our cheese disintegrate and blend itself in with the rest of the ingredients. And that is pretty much it. As you can see, everything is looking beautiful. It's all mixed in perfectly. I'm pretty sure Stanley Tucci, if he was here now, he'd be quite happy with this. Stan, if you're watching, this is as good as yours. Not sure it's as good as the one you had on the Amalfi coast though. Shall we serve up? Look, there it is. Oh my goodness, it looks truly beautiful. Absolute. I'll have a very large portion. I'm also going to finish it with a bit of extra cheese. Let's face it, extra cheese is always welcome. Just a few shavings of basil and just a couple of drizzles of extra virgin olive oil. And that there is my spaghetti alla Nerano, everybody. I hope you've enjoyed watching the video. I hope you approve of this amazing spaghetti dish. Don't blame me if you don't like it. Blame Stanley Tucci. And don't forget to smash that like button. It's a huge bonus for us with the algorithm. And you could always subscribe if you haven't already. Share with your friends. And don't forget to let me know how you get on if you do have a go at this fantastic spaghetti dish. I'm absolutely starving. I'm going to get stuck in. I'll see you guys very, very soon.